Well, Emily had quite the day yesterday. She ended up having to go to a doctor's thing, and it took all day long. And so, whenever you go to the doctor and it takes a really long time, it's the most miserable experience.
It's like
in the
you
world.
wasted your day.
You
You're
really
probably
do.
tired when you
Yes.
get home.
Yeah.
Like the last thing you would expect to want to do is get sexual. But yet,
No.
Emily did.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So, Emily, what the fuck? You're at the doctor all day long yesterday.
That's
Yeah.
like a nightmare to be at the doctor.
And it
all
really
day.
it was a non-emergency really appointment, but it was at an emergency room,
Right.
which is brutal.
You were there from 11 until 5:30.
11 until 5:30, so 6.5 hours
Ew.
in the ER.
That's the grossest thing I've ever.
Which
heard
is
in my life.
gross. It's a gross place.
Did you
Yes.
see a gunshot?
I didn't.
Oh, how
I
about
didn't.
stabbing? Stab wound.
No, I did hear over the loudspeaker, we have a code green, and I start freaking out because they said it 2 times. So I start Googling code green in the emergency room
You were
to see what the
freaking
fucking
out?
code was for. I didn't have a
so
lot going on.
Did Jack Nicholson pop up?
No, but it meant that somebody was getting like crazy, like conduct thing.
The code green.
No, I think it's a red.
What?
I think it's the code red.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
damn right I did.
Oh, wow.
I guess someone was getting because I asked somebody, of course.
Emily, just fucking sit there.
She can't help herself.
Fucking weirdo. Just sit there.
What do you want to know what code green is, guy?
I kind of do want to know all about
An
it.
unruly patient.
Oh,
Where they had to
okay.
call security and
oh,
to help.
restrain him.
Code green.
Oh, yeah. That's
You
my
ever have
code
code green?
green. Yeah, smoke it up, bro. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so it was a really, really long day. Went until 5:30. Sat in traffic on the way home. That was
Miserable.
brutal. So I didn't get
Miserable.
home until 6:10 ish, and it was just like a nightmare, right?
Okay.
So I got home though, and I was tired. And Robert and Reed, my fiance Robert and my son Reed, were not home. They were out at BMX already, and they were going to be gone.
So this guy puts in a full fucking day
I don't know
of
how he
work
does it.
and then
I don't know how he
takes
does
his
it.
son to BMX practice.
I don't know how he does
The
it.
guy, can we get this man the key to the city or something?
The key
Like
I
we
mean,
should have
something- I mean-
a Robert Day in San Diego.
Isn't it every day?
Yeah.
I mean,
Isn't every day
Well,
Robert
no, it's
Day?
not. Because she never celebrates him. She never gives him any credit.
Well, and he
The
fucking
guy-
does everything wrong.
The guy works 12-hour shift,
12
comes home,
hours?
immediately
light day.
immediately gets his kid and goes right to the BMX track.
he literally had sushi
Guy
with his boss and went to
is
Costco with him.
Incredible.
Meanwhile,
Father of the year.
Emily's over here taking vacations to the ER.
Yeah.
Vacations, by the
Oh,
way.
she actually did take a vacation by herself.
Okay.
Well,
Let's remember
true.
that. Let's,
Really?
remember, let's
She's
all
over
remember
doing
that.
it.
She's hanging out in the ER with her feet up, just waiting around.
waiting for a code green.
Yeah, wanting a code green.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? I'm sitting there.
Okay, so you got the place to yourself.
Yeah.
So I got
Be
the
nice.
She got the run of the ER.
Shut up. So I got the place to myself and I start getting stuff ready for dinner and all that other stuff. And that's when I realized that the day before I received something from Amazon. And what I received was a new replacement vibrator.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Oh, wait,
From
what?
Amazon?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Hold
they
on
did
a
that.
minute.
Wait, what's happening?
So I believe we talked about this before. You lost your cord, your charger cord,
Oh, yeah,
for the
that's
vibrator.
right.
And I had to borrow my son's
That's
Yeah.
right.
cord for his toy.
So creepy, so
weird.
creepy and gross. And so you ended up, you just never found it.
I never found the cord, and then after the podcast that we talked about that,
Yeah, we were so
and
grossed out
you
by
guys
it.
fucking ruined it for me.
Oh, we ruined it for you.
Yeah, we
We
made it.
ruined
We
it for
made it
you.
weird.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, you made it weird, so I decided that wasn't going to happen again. So
Reed
I
can't charge his Bigfoot RC car,
No.
but your
Yeah.
vibrator's nice and ready to
Oh,
go.
ready to
Yes.
go. Can we
Okay.
put
It
that
was.
thing on the
It-
track?
Yeah.
it was nice, and ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you decide you have to order a whole new one? It's the
Yes.
same model, your silver bullet thing?
Well, yeah. So it was a little tiny little silver bullet thing that I loved. And so I looked on some websites to try to find it. They don't make it anymore on the website that it was
You used
that
them
it
all?
came from. I didn't use them all.
Well, she works them down to the nub.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
wow,
it doesn't get
Emily.
worked out to the
That's
nub. I mean, it's
crazy.
made out of rubber.
Wow.
It's fine.
Oh.
And so I found it, and the spot I found it on was Amazon. So,
What do you search on Amazon?
Yeah.
Vibrator? Or
yeah, well, this thing was called the Screamin' O vibrator.
Are you proud of yourself
It
right
was
now? Are you proud of yourself?
So I wrote gray Screaming O vibrator.
In all caps, indestructible. It's like, you know how those dog toys? They're like
like the
super
Kong
hard
ones?
with Kong.
Yeah.
She has to get the Kong vibrator.
Wow.
Really?
Because there's so much usage
Oh
out of
my
it.
gosh.
Otherwise, it's like you get a dog toy, chew through it once, and you're pissed.
Yeah. you're done.
Is that my vagina? Is that my vagina?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Shut up. So, Googled it,
Why don't you just
whatever,
wait for Robert to get home, take care of business?
because Reed would be with him.
Oh, okay.
Well, and the guy's probably exhausted after this long
Wow,
fucking
geez,
day.
this guy's
My
nonstop.
God.
But he still pleases
He's-
woman.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. Works, takes care of his kid,
Yeah.
and then always is a giver in the bedroom.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
I
That's
didn't
what
know
I
that
hear.
about Robert.
Really? So, I got in my head that I hadn't used it yet because it arrived the day before.
Well, yeah.
And
there's
I
no rush.
just, was like, oh, I forgot that came. And now nobody's at the house.
But Emily,
Yeah.
you've just spent 6.5 hours
Yeah.
in the ER.
Living
Yeah.
it up.
I mean, which is disgusting and
Yeah.
not a fun experience. at all.
Germy, dirty.
Germy,
Ah.
dirty.
You're
found
tired.
Out. Yeah.
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 You're not feeling
You
great.
didn't get a nap.
You're gonna now masturbate.
So,
You're feeling it.
I really wanted to test it out. And
You know, you have today.
Yeah, I do have today. And so looking at it,
any day.
I look at it and I go, I really want to test it out, but I also have to color my hair tonight and I have to get dinner ready. And so
Hey, just microwave some weenies for the boys. You're like, what are you doing?
I was going to make soup and grilled cheeses. And so anyway,
Phoning it in.
Oh, yeah.
really?
Well, and also those grilled cheeses they're terrible.
that's a good
Oh,
point.
don't
We've
bring
had
up
grilled
grilled
cheese.
cheese.
It's
Don't
god
Really
awful.
good point.
Bring it up.
So those,
They're delicious.
I hope Robert and Reed got like takeout.
And not the grilled cheeses. They love my grilled cheeses, okay?
I bet.
Well, they have to say that.
They don't have to say that.
Yes,
Shut
they
up.
do. God forbid they say we don't like the food. She probably
All right,
cries.
so you're gonna masturbate with the grilled cheese. Okay.
So I'm not going
I
to
don't-
the grilled
that's-
cheese.
She's eating the grilled
Yeah,
cheese. while she
making
makes
some tomato soup.
Ah.
So I said, "Shut up, ew!" That was really gross. That was too far. That was too far. So I
didn't
know
say broccoli cheddar.
Ew!
Oh,
Eddie!
it. That's why she was at the ER.
Stop it. Oh, that's fucking gross.
Is that broccoli cheddar soup?
Coming out.
Vagina
Coming out.
Okay, you guys.
coming out. That's so fucking gross.
How old are you guys? Jeez. Stupid.
All right.
Is everybody done?
Okay, so
All
you're
right.
gonna
I
go
can't
beat
even-
off now. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't understand this.
No, so I had these three things. I had three things, two things I needed to do, one thing I wanted to do. And so I decide that I'm going to go put the hair color on my hair because it has to sit for a while.
You masturbated with hair color in your
That's
hair?
not, there's no way.
That's
There's
so
no way, Thor.
fucking
There's no
weird.
Way, Thor. There's no way, Thor.
Well,
So-
and if you guys know anything about hair color, like you can't touch anything
Yeah.
because it's wet. Like you
There's
can't.
no way.
It's brown.
Yeah, you can't like lay on
Yeah,
a pillow
no,
or
there's
like,
no way.
How I don't
There's
even know
no
how this.
way.
What?
There's no way.
So I say, okay, I'm going to put the hair color on and knock off one of my to-do list things and then see what the deal is and see how much time I can,
My wife
make
my,
this work.
My wife colors her hair. It's actually gross.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
very
mess.
unattractive.
Stinks. You
Yes.
look
Very
terrible.
unattractive.
Oh, it stinks,
There's
yeah.
no way you would fucking masturbate
It's very unattractive.
with hair
Yeah,
color in.
yeah.
No way.
yeah.
So got the hair color on my hair. Then I got the soup ready to go and heat up in
With
the
your
pot.
hair color in?
Yeah.
Ew.
Got that ready to go and heat
Do
up.
you have? Is it like wrapped up in a bun, or do you have like a cap on it?
It's just wrapped up in a bun.
Okay, wrapped up, all wet, dye on top of your
Yeah.
head. Okay.
Dye. Yeah, on top of my head. No, it's just on there because it's like gel, whatever. So it's like on there.
Probably occasionally dries.
And so got those two things done.
Look at Eddie's
Look at
face.
my clock. Hair color needs to be on for 40 minutes. Boys are coming home in about like 45-ish minutes. So
Not enough time.
I decide
Let's not do
that
this.
I'm
Nope.
going
No,
to
you're not.
see if there's a way that I can use my toy while my hair color's still on.
Why?
While you're making sandwiches?
Why is it
Sandwiches are,
this
like, ready.
important? Why?
'Cause I got it in my head. when I get stuff in my head.
You know
doesn't
how
really
she
leave my
is.
head.
Like, if you talked about you had delicious pizza and then that got in her head, she would have to leave here and go straight and get pizza. So anything in her world, if it
She's a
gets in
freak
her
show,
head,
man.
it doesn't matter.
But don't you go, I know I really want to do this,
Yeah.
but I have this fucking hair color in my head. I'm making sandwiches and soup for the boys. They're going to be home. You know what? It's just not going to happen. It's just not in the cards.
I think most people would,
Yeah.
Eddie, but Emily probably not.
Well, she's a psychopath.
I mean, I'm not a psychopath.
and it's disgusting.
I'm not-
And I've been in the ER for 6.5 hours.
Yeah, it's
The
great.
last thing I want to do
Was there,
is shove a
like-
dildo up my ass.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Dildo
Wait,
up my
I don't
ass.
know if she's putting it up her ass, Eddie. I think it's just going somewhere else.
Down her throat.
I don't know what goes on.
Okay, all right.
I don't know what
We can't pretend to know.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
You do it.
well, so I think of a way to attack this whole thing. So I go
Destroy
and
that
my
difficult?
mind starts spinning, and I go, okay, well, I need to lay down to do it. And I can't obviously lay down on a pillow because I'll get hair color all over the pillow.
Right.
So I think, is there a bag I can put on my head?
I want to put over your face.
Is there a bag I can put over my head
Are you hearing
and
this?
get it to stay put? So I go to the kitchen and I go get,
Like you're making a shower cap out of a
Do you-
grocery bag? Is this what we're doing?
yes,
Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Like
That's
it
exactly
says
what I did.
bonds across the top of your head.
yeah, or Walmart actually.
Sure. Got some
Walmart
nice
now.
ground beef juices in there too.
Oh,
No big deal.
Eddie,
No
no.
big deal.
No.
Is it plastic or paper?
Plastic.
Oh, that's great. So if it slips down, like I said, you won't be able to breathe.
I mean, I'm not a toddler. I can take it
She
off
may
my
like
fucking
that, you
head.
know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With the bag, she also shoved like lingerie in her mouth.
That's so weird. Lingerie, by the way. Like,
You know.
is that what you go to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I position the bag.
Imagine Emily died that way.
Like it's worse than David Carradine.
A local DJ passed away with hair color in her hair, with a vibrator in her vagina, and a bag over her head.
Wow.
More 11.
Where everyone,
I tune in for
everyone would
that.
think that you suffocated to death, like David Carradine.
What? The Carradine.
Carradine.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's
This is
really
the
lame.
this is the craziest scene I've ever. And you do it naked, fully naked.
You're
right?
naked.
Walmart logo across your
Well, yeah, I
head.
dyed my hair and
Yeah.
I'm walking
Is
around the
this
house
the
naked.
trashiest thing, literally, I've ever heard in my life? Yes, it is.
I feel like the it's a great call. I feel like the Walmart bag turned her on a little bit more.
Well, it was either that or Target. Of course, I was going with
Well,
the
yeah.
I
Walmart
didn't have a
bag.
99-cent store bag. What the?
This is
All
such
right.
a scene.
I wasn't going to tell you guys about all this.
I'm
but...
so uncomfortable.
So
right
then
now.
I put it on my head, and it actually is like kind of stuck to it, so it's not moving around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I thought maybe I put it on and it would slide down or whatever. It was like on there pretty good.
Oh, good,
It's like
great.
okay. So I put a towel that has already that's like my hair color towel that I've used that has like
That's
spots
the
on it and
same
stuff.
one you cleaned up Tito's barf with.
Yeah.
and slept on.
And slept on.
No.
Still, it's
Yeah,
still
I'm sure
not
it
That
is.
one went in
I'm
the
sure it
trash.
is.
I threw
There's
that one
no
away.
chance that
Threw
went
that
in the
away.
trash.
I
There's
threw that
no
away.
chance
I
that
threw
went
that
in the
away. I threw
Thank
that
you.
Who
away.
believes that?
No one.
I swear to God, I threw that away.
Okay.
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 Anyway, put the towel
Robert's
down.
bath towel.
Actually, I would do that. Put a towel down on my pillow. Go, okay, this is going to happen. So I lay down, use the vibrator.
Goes.
I come in like a second, and then I'm done.
Were you happy with yourself?
And then I'm done. I successfully completed all 3 of my tasks that I had in my head. I was killing the game. Rinsed my
Did you
hair off.
Think about all the things you saw in the ER while you're shoving that thing in there.
I tried not to.
Okay.
Eddie.
Okay.
I tried not to,
Oh my god.
but I ended up doing it.
And you're happy.
And I'm happy with myself and kind of impressed, to be honest.
Impressed.
Yeah, a little bit.
I couldn't be more not impressed.
Not impressed?
with your life.
Hey!